Welcome one and all, I'm Decoy, and this week we're checking out Abzu on the Xbox Game Pass. At least I think it's called Abzu. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's A-B-Z-U. Just go with it. First thing I gotta say about this game is it is beautiful. It's just lovely. I don't know how else to put it. Next up, what do you do in the game? You're gonna swim from point A to point B. You might look at some fish along the way, and occasionally you might have to activate something to open a doorway so you can continue towards point B. Now, the major thing I gotta point out about this game, before I get ahead of myself, is this game is insanely short. This is probably one of the shortest games I've played. I beat the game in less than 2 hours. It was actually probably closer to like the hour mark than the 2 hour mark. And it's kind of sad. But at the same time, damn, this game is beautiful. It is also quite relaxing while you're playing it. Now, I'm going to consider it kind of a downside, is there didn't seem to be anything that was a major threat to you. I never found anything in the game that could actually kill me and force me to have to do something over. I would like to talk about the controls real quick, and I don't have much to say about them other than they work really well. I know a lot of games struggle when it comes to swimming as to giving good controls, but they did a good job, though it might take you a few minutes just to get used to them. Now on to story. Whatever that may be. I know I beat the game. I should know what the story is, right? I have no clue what the story in this game was. And it's not for lack of trying. It just doesn't feed you a story. It doesn't like force feed you a story. Now there may be one, because in the game there are hieroglyphs, and I'm assuming if you pay attention to all the hieroglyphs throughout your little journey, you might get some type of a story. Though I am kind of worried that what one person interprets from the hieroglyphs could be different than somebody else's, so what you think the story is and what your friend thinks the story is could be two different things. But in the end, it doesn't matter, right? Because the game is beautiful and it's relaxing, and having fun is all that matters. Now real quick, I'll show you what the hieroglyphs look like. Don't worry, I don't think it's going to run the story for you. Just give you a little taste of having to figure things out on your own. Yeah, I don't know what this picture's telling me. We're pouring water and fish are flying up and blue orbs. Yeah, enough of that. Let's move on. Another thing in the game that you can do is you can meditate on these underwater statues. And then that just lets you look at different fish and a camera just follows them around. And that is extremely peaceful. I could see someone treating that like a fish tank and falling asleep watching it. But that is cool. Now let's move on to my final verdict. What do I think? The game is actually fun and relaxing. I wish it would have been longer. Really wish. So, at a $20 price tag and only 2 hours to beat it, I think that's too much. But Game Pass wise, it's definitely worth checking out. It is fun, beautiful, relaxing. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please remember to like, sub, and share. Later.